Okay, we're going to be doing part 2 for Class for Wicca, and we're going to be doing it out of Phyllis Curritt's book, Witchcrafting. Again, you don't have to have these books because I will read the exercises to you. If you want to go out and get them, I recommend it, but you don't have to. So what we're going to be talking about today is meditation and visualization. And I'm going to read each exercise to you, and then I will give you what I want you to do. Okay? Because that seems to just be the easiest way to do it. Excuse me. Okay, first we're going to do basic meditation. So here's one of the easiest and most important of all Wiccan techniques for changing consciousness, and it's basic meditation. Now, I just want to remind you that you can't visualize without meditation. They're interconnected, so you need to be doing these. Okay? The actual meditation need not take more than 5 minutes when you first practice it. As you become more able to relax and focus, work on gradually increasing your time you devote to meditating. A half an hour is ideal. You should be meditating every day. And if you can every day, you need to be meditating every other day. And every time you practice, you need to be writing in your book of shadows how it's going. And that's a very personal thing. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. You should know how to do it. Just briefly explain how it's going for you. Oh, well, I did really good today. It was easier than yesterday. You know, however you want to do it. It's like a diary. So basically write it like you would a diary. Okay, if at all possible, find a secluded spot outdoors, or at least a place where you can see or hear nature. If you are indoors, turn off your phone ringers, lower the sound of your answering machine, do not have TVs on. You know, try and make it as quiet as possible so you don't have things distracting you. Now later on, when you get more adept at it, things like air conditioners and stuff aren't going to bother you as much because you'll just tune them out. You want to sit comfortably. Next, relax your muscles. You will begin by tightening the muscles of your face and then releasing them. Continue to tighten and release your muscles as you gradually work down your length of your body to your toes. Exhale. Take a deep breath in slowly. Breathe in through your nose and hold it for the count of 3, and exhale through your mouth. So I'm going to show you how to do this. It's very easy, actually. You just go. Does not need to be it doesn't have to be 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Just 1, 2, 3. Exhale. But you want that little pause in there. Okay, so you're going to inhale, count to 3, exhale. Okay? Okay, and you're going to want to start by, when you're meditating, you're going to be doing these breaths. Now, they say do it 3 times. I don't think that's enough for you to get a basic grasp on it. The more you focus on that breathing, the easier it's going to become. It'll become second nature to you. So for the first time you meditate, I want you to breathe like that and you don't have to count it, but at least for like a minute, like what you think is a minute. It should be quite a while. You know, you don't have to have a clock and be timing it or anything. Just do it quite a few times, and once you get used to that breathing, then you need to go into the meditation, because you want to have that regular, so then when you go into the meditation, you're not thinking about the breathing as much. So if you start to do the more complex, it's hard to explain, but you want to get used to that breathing. So do it for a little while, concentrate on that breathing, okay? At least for about a minute, okay? So and you want to do this is the breath you're doing all throughout the meditation, which is why I say that. Feel yourself growing quiet, centered, and peaceful. Thoughts may enter your mind. Let them float by, like a cup floating on the ocean. Don't be distracted by them. Just concentrate on your breathing, on how it feels as a divine energy of life enters and moves through you. As you exhale, release the tensions of the day. As you inhale, feel the tranquility flowing through you. Continue breathing deeply and fully, allowing your thoughts to float by. If your mind starts to wander, bring it back by concentrating on your breathing. Feel your inner stillness, your peacefulness. As you set, focusing only on your breathing, you may also begin to experience a wonderful sense of freedom and joyfulness. Allow these feelings to rise and flow through you, but do not think too hard on them. Just everything should be let go. When you are ready, open your eyes, sit quietly for a moment, observing your surroundings. Stretch and enjoy the energized and calm state. And for the assignment, I want you to write your experiences on this in your journal or in your book of shadows. And then I want a small paragraph about similar to what you wrote in your book of shadows. I want you to give it to me. Just tell me, how it felt, if you had trouble, what kind of trouble you had, if you did it really well and you really liked it, just general feelings. There's no right or wrong answer. So, and that's what I want. And again, I want you start out with 5 minutes and gradually work up when you feel you're ready to work up. Now, I do not want you to write the paragraph to me. Like, I want you to do it at least 5 to 7 times before you write anything to me. I want you to get a real good basic concept of it before you write to me. Okay? And next we'll be going on visualization. And this you should be doing every day along with the meditation. If you can't do it every day, you want to do it every other day. Okay? So this will help you to focus on specific images, to visualize them with precision, clarity, and confidence, and to concentrate on them without distraction. You should try to set aside at least about 15 minutes a day or at least every other day to practice these visualization techniques. If you practice regularly, you will find your skill growing quickly, but don't try to spend too much time on it each day, no more than 15 minutes. This exercise seems to work better when you practice it for a few minutes regularly rather than for longer stretches and frequently. Okay? Basically, don't do it longer than 15 minutes. Okay? You don't have to do it for at least 15 minutes, but you don't want to do it for a minute, put the time into it that you need to. Don't worry if you find it hard to see the images at first. It's a skill that's acquired. So, don't get worried and, I can't see anything. That's fine. Begin with your basic meditation practice. See, I see if they were interconnected. Keeping your eyes closed. When you feel yourself are relaxed and your mind is quiet, imagine a circle. So you're just going to imagine a circle. Then I want you to imagine a square and then a triangle. Now you can do this all at once, but if you find it hard to visualize, you might want to break it up. First do the circle lines where you see the circle. And if that's all you can do and you're having trouble with it, wait to do the next part. Once you are able to hold that image without becoming distracted, try spinning or moving it in space. Okay, so you want to go through the circle, the square, and the pyramid and make the circles. Once that becomes easy, even if it takes a couple days for that to become easy, then you want to try spinning it. You could spin it around like this, or you can make it do like the Windows thing and go all over the place if you want to. However you want to move it is fine. Okay, so once you get it to spinning and you can do that without distraction, then you want to try and turn the two-dimensional shape into a sphere, like the circle into a sphere. So instead of just doing the circle, you want it to be a ball. Instead of it being a square, you want it to be a box. Instead of it being a triangle, you want it to be a pyramid. And once that becomes easy and you don't have trouble with that becoming a distraction, then you want to go visualize a star. And you want to visualize it in different colors. Okay, so, and this lists a bunch of colors. It really doesn't matter which colors. Some of the big colors that are used in Wicca are purple, white, a white glowing, blue glowing, silver, gold, but you can use all the colors of the rainbow if you want to. When that stops being, and you want to do this and keep practicing until you can do this without it fading from your mind real fast. You can hold it even if someone walks in your room type thing. When you feel you have mastered the geometrical shapes and basic colors, visualize a variety of organic objects, such as an apple, a tree, your pet, a candle with a flame, with fire on it, whatever you can think of, a leaf floating down from a tree, all that kind of stuff. The more you learn to visualize this stuff, the easier it becomes. And where this comes in handy is when you're doing a spell, it'll say visualize the outcome. Well, if you can't visualize, if your outcome is getting a job, if you can't visualize, a star, you're going to have trouble visualizing you walking up to your new boss and shaking your head going, yay, I got a job, or you having money to go do stuff because you have this job. That's where it comes in handy. You cannot do spells without it. So again, with this one, you should be doing it every day, if not every day. If you can't do it every day, do it every other day. Again, I want you to wait. I want you to at least do it 5 to 7 times before you write me the little paragraph. But you should be writing in your Book of Shadows every time you do it, like you do with the meditation. So I will go over your assignments real quick. That way you have them all in the bottom. At the end of this video, you have them all together. Okay, you're going to be doing the 13 principles. I want at least 1 sentence each. You do not have to write out the original. Just number them, 1, 2, 3, because they're all the same order no matter where you go, or they should be. And just write a brief explanation of what that principle means to you. You're going to be doing the Wiccan read, and I just want a basic paragraph or 2 on what the whole thing means to you, how you felt about it, what you thought it meant, and stuff like that. Any things that you didn't really understand or anything like that with any of them, you can tell me. If if you didn't get one of the principles, just say, I didn't really understand this, could you help me? And then you're going to do the Witch's Creed, and that's the to know, to dare, to know, to will, to dare, to keep silent. And I need to know what each one of those are with the Witch's Creed. You don't have to tell me about the whole Witch's Creed, but those are the 4 things I really want you to know. I want you to explain those to me. I also need a little paragraph on what imperfect trust and perfect love and harm none means. And then I need a paragraph on what, after 5 or 7 times, I need a paragraph each on the visualization and the meditation. And again, all this stuff should be written in your Book of Shadows. So right now, that's all I'm going to do. I don't know when the next one will be. If you're not done with assignments by the time the next one comes out, don't worry about it. It will probably be a while. It'll probably be at least 3 weeks. I might do it ahead of time, but then I won't post them for 3 weeks. So, because I'm going to Nebraska to visit my family for 2 weeks for Christmas. Or Yule. My family's Christian, so they do Christmas. And so it probably won't be until I get back. And I will write down the assignments in the side margin, how to get a hold of me. I'll write my name, and how to, email it to me, what I want in the subject line and stuff like that. And like I said, you don't have to have the books. You can Google this stuff. And all this stuff should be the same no matter what site you go to. So it should not be a problem. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.